too long didn't read a quest guide. Always put my world on hard because I like it to spawn a lot. Yeah. Alright, here's the first part. Wherever you join, /skyblock GUI. I'll pull up this. We have to make a new team. I'm team Spoonerton. Template. I like to raw dog it. Go basic. Super basic. Alright, here we are. To start out with, you're going to have the welcome section. This kind of just goes over the idea of Skyblock, making a team, some information about the quest book. And we're done that. God, this noise is so loud. Ah! Chapter 1. Alright, so here's where it all begins. Now, you can see how these kind of like separate off into different areas. You'll get to points where you kind of like can't progress to the next one unless you do some of the other ones. So it's kind of, you just have to like feel it out and kind of go until you can't go no mo kind of thing. Emergency saplings. If you drop your sapling or lose your sapling, you can get emergency ones here. Usually these are set like every 30 minutes or something like that, or an hour. I can't remember. Skip forward. This lets you skip a lot of the early grind. We're not going to do that. Because I ain't a little bitch. Alright, give me my food. Getting started. Basically, letting you know that you're going to be starting from nothing and working your way all the way up to the ATM metals. So that's like the unobtainium, all the modium, the vibranium, and all that kind of good stuff. These quests are here to guide you. Yep. Alright. Don't have to worry about a farm. So, you're here on your little island. You get a tree. There is vein miner. I set my ulti mine to my my mouse key so that I can hold it and then mine it. And pop that. Now, usually, what you want to do is, whenever you have the tree, you can spam sneak. If you spam sneak, it'll grow the tree. Whenever you start, you want to vein mine the leaves first, because if you just break the tree, a lot of the stuff kind of pops and then falls out. But if you want to try to get all the stuff yourself, break a leaf above you with vein mine, and you see how everything drops right on my person? That's a nice way to make sure that you get as much of your stuff back from the tree as you can. So we'll go ahead and do that a few times and get a little collection. Break the leaves. Break the tree. Do a little dancing. Break the leaves. Break the tree. Good. Alright. Let's take a look here. Let's start by going left to get this crook. Actually, what we can do, I'm going to take a little moment here. Now that you have some wood, you can go ahead and make yourself a crafting table. I usually break a little spot, throw it down. There are, I think, construction sticks in this one. Construction, yep. You can use construction sticks to help you build. They're very nice. I'm pretty sure there's a quest for it somewhere. I'll grab 2 of them. The wood one kind of sucks, so... what I like to do is go ahead and just platform out just a little bit, little teeny bit. We'll make some platform. And we will grab our stick. I'll place a few of these myself so that the stick knows that we're trying to... I'll place them down, right? So that the monsters don't spawn. If you place the half slabs down like this here, you limit where they can spawn at because they can't spawn on these blocks, right? They can only spawn here. And you're the one sitting here, so you don't have to worry about it. Especially if you build it out a distance. Basically go 1, 2, 3. This wand builds in 3s only, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do it in packs of 3 like this. See, we got a little bit of platform. Go ahead and close up the center. We got a nice little spot here. We can move around and put some stuff somewhere else that isn't on top of our grass here. What I might also do is... go ahead and dig up this dirt. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the bottom. I'm gonna end up needing this dirt eventually. I probably shouldn't do this now, but I'm gonna. Alright. This is all half slab down too, so nothing's gonna spawn down here. Pretty good. And we'll just put the dirt back. Perfect. Was that necessary? No. Do I know why I did it? Also, no. All right, so let's go ahead and make our crook. Crooks are used to get silkworms from trees. Put our tree back down. We'll do a little dance. Take our crook. You can vein or ulti mine with it. Go ahead and vein mine. You'll see that we got some apples, some saplings, and oh, those are my worms. It's like, man, I didn't get any worms. That's crazy. But just boop. This looks edible. Ew, that's kind of gross. All right, well, let's go ahead and break this. And what I will do is I'll grab another one of these. I'm gonna plant a little bit extra so that we get a lot of leaves. Oh, that's not cool. Bro! There it goes. All right, take a silkworm, pop it in there. It doesn't matter where you pop it. You can use all of them. You can use one of them. Whatever you choose to do. But as time goes on, these silkworms are going to infest these leaves and then spread to the other ones around it. While it does that, I'm going to go ahead and unpack the blueprints. You see now that we have these little blueprints for making tools from Silent Gear. And we are going to... Sticks already count as tool rods. Make an axe blueprint. It should be... the blueprint, 3 pieces. It's different for each part. You can press R on them. Well, not R, but I guess you would use, is it you? Is you the one that shows recipes with them? Yeah. You can see how to make the different tools with it. It shows you how to make the whole tool. Like if you add the other parts, it can make the whole tool. If you add just an item with it, or a material, if you add just a material with it, it'll show you that you can make the part. This is showing that you can do it with other parts here. I think one of them's like wood and one of them's metals. Yeah. All right. We got an axe head. You put the axe head up here with the stick. Stick counts as a tool rod. Now have an axe. Now, whenever you go to harvest your silk, do make sure that you do it with a crook. So I'm gonna make a few crooks. Let's see, everything's fully infested. It goes really fast. And now we'll use our crook. Go ahead and harvest all this, get ourselves plenty of string, and boom. Should be enough to last you for a little bit. If you do plant a lot of trees like this, you can actually connect them like this and then vein mine them. Boop. How's that? Sound of my axe taking damage. Now, something that is really cool about these tools is that if you need to repair, throw it up here, throw the material on top of it. Look at that, boom. You can repair it like that. Just in case it looks like it's about to break or it is broken. So let's see what it wants us to do next. We'll complete our quest. Yep, cool. Let me make a chest actually so I can store some of the junk. They do have the added log recipes in case you didn't know. You can use logs to make chests. You can use it to make sticks. There might be various other things like slabs. You can probably do stairs. Yeah, look at that. So yeah, if there's something that you can normally make with like a plank, it's kind of likely you might be able to do it with logs if you want to make like a bunch of them and not have to break them down and do, you know, two different crafts. It is doable, but now I got some storage space and I'll stick it back here. I'm a heathen, so I'm gonna just throw everything in there. I don't give a heck. Don't really need the saw, that's for chipped. Don't need this watering can. I don't even know why they give you that thing. TBH. Okay. Probably get a quest done for making the chest. Yep, very good, thank you. Let's see, so we need all that to get the sieve going. But first, let's get the barrels up, just in case it rains. These barrels are what you use to either collect water or to transform biomaterial into dirt. So it acts like a composter, and it also acts like a water collector. So we'll grab my wood. I already have some slabs. Separate that out, and we'll look for barrel. Oh, there's so many. Well, these ones, though. Oh, go back. I was trying to favorite it. Favorite this barrel. I'll make a few. You're going to use a lot of them. Not like a ton, but you're going to have them for like different stations and different things. So I'm going to go ahead and set these up. Looks nice. And complete the quest. These two quests I wouldn't worry about right now. Obviously, you don't have stone, and you also don't have milk for this yet. Unless you did get a cow somehow, then congratulations. So, since we're kind of at a spot where I need to get some other things connected so I can farm some other material, I'm gonna start going out and work on getting stone. Stone's gonna be a nice upgrade for us. The way you get stone is you hold sneak and you right click the ground, and you can see it starts generating these little pebbles. There's pebbles of all the little different stones: andesite, basalt, diorite, granite, all that kind of good stuff. What I like to do is go ahead and just make a spread of stone pebbles so I can see it. Put my mouse over here, or you kind of want to push everything up into the inventory so it doesn't fill up your bar. When it fills up your bar, it's going to fill up your hand. It's going to make you stop digging. Now, what they do suggest you do is use a macro to help you click, because if you click faster, the faster you click, you can see how it's coming out a little bit faster. I'm old and I'm bad at clicking really fast. But you can see how that's faster than me holding. Like, I'm just holding right here. It's like boop, 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 boop. Or you can go, get it? Got it. So, a macro. I do have a little auto hotkey. I'll go to my documents, auto hotkey. I do have a little tool. I got some fishing macros because I'm a heathen, some PokeClick. I was playing PokeClicker, so I am going to use this one. I can post this script. Pretty much, you press F6, it turns on the script. There's a toggle. While it's toggled, it does a click loop. It clicks the right button, which is the right mouse button. You can adjust how fast it does it here. I have it set to 5 milliseconds. So I will double click to run it. Go back to my screen here. I press F6. Now it's on. Don't forget you have to sneak, right? So now I'm going to sneak. There we go. It's crazy. Now you're going to have to do a lot of this. Potentially. You can either get lucky and like get all your medals very easily and early, or you can get unlucky. But I'd say go ahead and do like I'm doing. Get like a nice 7 or 8 stacks of it. You'll probably be doing this again, for sure. You probably can like, instead of having it being set as a toggle, make it set as a hold. So that way, whenever you're like holding sneak and you're holding right click, it knows to go ahead and just spam it for you. Actually, can you do that? I'm not sure. I'm sure you're all smart out there. I'm sure you'll figure something out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these other stones up that I'm not going to use right now. And if you want to very easily combine these, you can combine these little stone pebbles to make your cobblestone. There is an auto combine button. By default, it is K. If you press K, it'll go ahead and consolidate or combine all of one item. If you hold Shift and K, or hold your sneak button, well, it's Shift. If you hold Shift and press K, it will go ahead and do all of the same type in your inventory. So I've consolidated everything to my cobblestone. I believe you can even do that with logs and wood. Like, doesn't this make a, if I press K, yep, see, it made some oak wood. So it's a nice way to combine things. If you have to do a 3x3 recipe, do make sure you're looking at like a crafting table or something. Some recipes might call for a 2x2 to make one thing and a 3x3 to make another. I've completely ruined items by having this inventory opening and having it make the 2x2 craft whenever I actually wanted the 3x3 craft. But you can do the 3x3 combining here. So if you have like a bunch of iron that you want to turn into an iron block, open up a crafting grid inventory, then press K over the iron, and you'll make it into a solid chunk or a solid block. And so let's take a look. Next, they want us to compress a cobblestone. That's easy. We just talked about that. We can do that right here. Press K. I don't know why I didn't think about us consolidating this stuff. It just... it's, my mind skipped that part. They give us some free sand and gravel, which is pretty nice. Take a look back here. So what they're showing us is that we can actually compress them with a compressing hammer. To save you time, I would say go ahead and work for this hammer. You're gonna need 9 of these normal hammers. It's just some sticks and your cobblestone that you got. I'd say it's 100% worth it to go ahead and make the big boy. So I will do that. Make some sticks. I'll make 9 of these. Oops. Boop. If I press K over them, does it work? Okay, it doesn't work. What if I do Shift K? Oh, it did. You can hold Shift and press K over it and it'll compress all of them together. That's really cool. So yeah, there you go, the compressed hammer. So what's cool about this compressed hammer is that what you're going to be doing in Skyblock to get your resources early game is you're going to be taking cobblestone, and you can break cobblestone down to other pieces. I have the compressed hammer and I'm an idiot. But if you make the normal hammer, you can do just normal cobblestone without compressing it. You'll turn it into gravel. You can turn gravel into sand. If you made a compressed hammer, you can compress all of your cobblestone. You can ulti-mine these. Break them all at one time. You see, now I have 9 compressed gravel here. Or 3 compressed gravel. I can place them down. Break them again. I get my sand. Place them down. Break them again. And I get some dust. Now the dust does come out fully unpacked. Because I don't think it has. Does it have a compressed? Yeah, it doesn't even have a compressed version. So it's all good though. Because this is the final stage of how far you can crush things. We'll go ahead and collect our rewards. Thank you.